Hey guys, Jano Zero. How you doing? I hope all is well in YouTube land. Whatever part of the world that you are in. Okay, you get the back porch. I tried to make the video out there in the barnyard with the critters, but Sammy, my rooster, would not stop crowing because I was out there. And Pork Chop wanted to play with the camera and knocked it over. And this is the third time, so I'm like, you know what? I'm going back to the porch. So you get the porch for scenery and whatever happens to be in the background. So I figured we'd hang out for a second and haven't done a coffee chat in a little while. We'll try to answer a couple of questions. Beard. Yeah, my beard is starting to get bushy. Last year I grew it out a little bit in the wintertime, and it helped a lot. As far as keeping my face and my neck warm, it really did help. I guess old timers grew big beards for a reason, you know. So that's I'm letting mine grow. I haven't trimmed it since around the first week or so of October, and I won't trim it now probably until early spring when it starts warming up. Just because, you know, just because it's wintertime and it's super cold outside doesn't mean that I don't have to be out in it. We still got, you know, a lot of times even more to do on those really, really cold days because we got to make sure that everybody can get a drink of water. So we're going to be outside quite a bit. And if a beard will help keep me warm and toasty, well then so be it, because, you know, I'm not in the looking pretty business anymore. and it helps. So I'm more about functional than looking good. So I'm not, you know, it's not because it's no shave November or whatever they call that. It's just because winter's coming and it's starting to get cold, and facial hair helps keep you warm. So secondly, somebody asked me about our chickens. What breeds do we have? We have several breeds. Our rooster is a salmon Faverolles. He's a gorgeous bird, and he's a really good rooster. He's really docile, and I really like him as far as roosters go. Our hens, we have Barred Rocks, Buff Orpington, Rhode Island Reds, Dark Cornish, Black Austalorp, Jersey Giant. Well, the chicks that the actual question was, do I raise meat birds? Do I breed, or, you know, my own meat birds, and what breeds do I use for meat birds? I don't specifically have any meat bird breeds. Sometimes in the spring, if we catch the chicks on sale, you know, those Cornish rock crosses, the ones that get great big, if we can catch them on clearance sale or something for $1 a piece, we'll get them and add them to our, you know, to our grow outs. But normally every couple of months we hatch out of our incubator. We hatch out a batch of chicks. Sammy makes really good, nice plump chicks whenever they grow up. The hens we add into our laying flock, and the roosters we will put into the freezer as our chicken meat birds. So depending on which egg which hen the egg came from will depend a lot on the characteristics of the chick that comes out. All of the chicks that we've hatched out from Sammy so far, he's a salmon Faverolles, have had furry feet, small combs, and little muffs, you know, like mutton chops on the side of their faces. They're extra fluff, and that helps them winter a lot better. So yeah, we just, you know, Heinz 57s is what we use for our meat birds. Whatever we don't sell, we sell a lot of chicks out of our grow out pen, because a lot of times the feed stores only have them in the springtime, and people want to add, you know, birds to their flock year round, or something happens and the predator gets a couple of their hens and they need to replace them. So we try to always have chicks on hand to sell, and as our meat rotation. That way, you know, when our freezer starts getting low on chicken, we can butcher some more roosters and put some more meat back in the freezer. It's all about, you know, our rotation. So kind of like we do with our rabbits and stuff. What we don't sell, we butcher. So that's how we do our chickens. Nothing fancy, nothing special, no special breeds except for the Barred Rocks. The Barred Rock hens with the salmon Faverolles rooster, we get rock and roll chickens. Sorry. Okay. Hunting season. Yes, we are in part of our hunting season right now in the fall. I do quite a bit of hunting and foraging while we're out and about. Our biggest season is coming up as deer season. We depend heavily on deer season for our yearly meat supply. The deer that we harvest and process this coming deer season, me and my family here, that will be the majority of the red meat source that we have for next year, what we freeze and can and make jerky and stuff like that, we use that all next year as our red meat source. Beef is really expensive. I don't have right now access to beef. I can't afford to buy steer, and I can't usually afford to buy beef from the store. So we use deer meat, and once we have our pigs, once we breed pork chop, which will be at the end of this month, I believe, and I've already got a deal made with one of the guys at the end of the creek who raises beef cattle. We can trade him a pig for a hog. That way he can butcher a hog and have fresh pork, and I can butcher a steer or half a steer, which is probably what it'll be, a half a beef, and have beef for us as well. So that's going to be really cool. I'm looking forward to that. But we depend on hunting seasons, whether we're hunting doves or turkeys, deer, all that kind of stuff. And I don't usually make too many videos about hunting because, one, there's a bazillions of hunting videos out there, and two, I don't like to take my camera out in the weather. A lot of times it's misting, raining early in the morning, and everything's wet or everything's cold and frozen. And I just don't want to damage. It's the only camera I have, and I just don't want to take a chance on damaging it and not being able to make any more videos. And plus, I'm not the best hunter in the world. I mean, we do okay, but there's a lot of dudes who are making videos who could give you a lot better tips on hunting than what I can. I'm just a regular old dude, man. I'm not any kind of mountain man, anything. I'm just a dude who depends on hunting. We like to do the, well, I guess they call it the subsistence, something like that, subsistence lifestyle, where we grow and raise a lot of our food and we hunt a lot of food and forage. Now, that don't mean that, occasionally whenever one of us is in town, we won't grab a pizza or a couple of burgers or something like that to bring home, because I do like to give my kids, pizza once a month or something like that whenever we can afford to get it when we have cash money. And that's just how it is. That's just the subsistence. So we do enjoy it. I could go biscuits and gravy every day, but the kids get bored with it. So yeah, that's the main reason why we depend on our hunting season so much. And I don't make videos, and I haven't made any videos about brain tanning and stuff like that, because there's a lot of better dudes on YouTube that do it better than me. I'm just simple dude. The stuff that I make is not extraordinary. I'm not anything special. I just it helps us make a little bit of money through the winter time to help with the bills, because when you harvest a deer, and if you have any kind of knowledge of where you can brain tan that hide and smoke it and make it a nice yellow color and stuff, that has worth. It has value. A lot of things have value. They may not have cash. You may not skin the deer and get a handful of money, but you skin the deer, you have a hide, and you work it properly, and then it's worth something. You can either trade that for something else that you need or want, or you can have somebody buy it off of you to get a little bit of cash. We trade stuff all the time with folks for other things that we want or need, and it's just, Craigslist is a good place to look. There's a lot of Facebook groups out there where people want to swap stuff in your area back and forth, and it works out well. So, in a lot of the little mom and pop stores and garages and stuff like that, you can trade, hey, I need an oil change in both of the trucks and a new tire on whatever. I don't have any money, but can I bring you a load of split firewood? That'll be about the same, value, or, eggs and butchered rabbits and pheasants and whatever it is that we have that's worth stuff. So, keep all that stuff in mind. Things have value, even if you don't think about it. So, anywho, I guess that's all for now. I will be doing the drawing here in a week. Maybe it may have to be 2 weeks, because I'm still trying to get all my money together to buy the gifts and have them sent out. So I need maybe a little bit more time to get. I'm there. I just need to get a little bit more together. So it's going to be a good thing. Yes, I don't like free stuff. I like to buy. Whether it was the KitchenAid last year and stuff, I buy it and have it sent out, because I don't know, I'm not comfortable feeling like I owe somebody something. I don't like owing people anything, and if they send me a gift or stuff like that, then I feel like I owe them, and I don't like that. So that's the reason why I always say don't send me stuff in the mail. But anywho, you guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day. I hope everybody's doing well this fall. If there's anything that you guys are interested in, because like I say, the stuff that I do in my daily routine, it doesn't seem like it would be interesting to me, but I can do some more videos. I've had some questions on my skinning knives. If you guys want to see the gear that I use for skinning and butchering, let me know, and I can make a quick vid about that. Just let me know those kind of things, because, life for us. It's just every normal day stuff that's kind of mundane and boring, but maybe it won't be to you. So anyway, thanks for watching. You have a great day. God bless. The end. Buzz, the end.